It's here! Yes, it's that time again. The new year is here. And based on a scientific study, this time is the time where you're the most likely to change. So today I will use this motivation to actually change your life. Perhaps you thought that 2023 will be your year and perhaps it wasn't. I guarantee you that my blueprint that I've been working on right now for 2 weeks will help you achieve everything you want in this year and become that version of yourself. Right now, just imagine you are the guy that achieved everything. How awesome it would be to be that strong, that smart, that successful, no bad habits, fucking discipline at its highest level. You want this, bro. I know. But sometimes it's hard, and the society and all these goal settings and the system that they're telling you to do aren't the best thing to do and are the reason why you didn't achieve what you wanted to achieve last year. You see, everybody sets New Year's resolution or some goals, their dream outcome that they want to achieve. But those in and of itself aren't just for nothing, because they only set the outcome they want to get, but they don't set the system that will get to that dreamed outcome. Because what will make change is what you are doing right now, today. So instead of you focusing on that dream goal that will or should happen at the end of the year, you have to focus on today, because today will get you to that dream outcome. So for example, if I would be focusing on getting 1,000 subscribers, would I be more successful if I would only focus on getting 1,000 subscribers? Or if I would be focusing on getting and posting every single day a good video? So now that I've broken your belief system about goals, right now is the time to set the goals the right ways. Grab a paper and pen and we're moving to the board. So now, bro, I will be your teacher and teach you how to set goals the right way. And the first step is to write down from 5 to 10 most important goals you want to achieve this year, okay? So set it now. I will wait. And right now, what I want you to do is to pick 1 to 3 most important goals for you, because your brain can focus only on one thing. And if you will divide your journey to 5 or 7 different ways, you will get nowhere. Whereas if you will only determine your way to 1 to 3 goals, you'll be much more likely to achieve those, because those small goals that aren't that important for you will be the reason why you haven't achieved the most important goals for you. And for those goals who aren't in a circle, just fucking cross them out. Fuck those goals. Fuck them. Like your fucking girlfriend. Fuck them. So now that you know what are the most important goals or goal in this year, you have to divide that goal into steps and create a system in order to achieve it. And so what I want you to do now is to look at the goal you have and think of what you have to do in order to achieve it. Now you have those activities that will get you to your dream outcome. And the last thing I want you to do now is to imagine that you could only pick one of those activities in achieving that dream outcome. So for me, if I could only pick one activity to get 1,000 subscribers, it would be record and upload videos. Because if I would only make thumbnails, I don't have videos. If I get better at speaking but I can't film myself and post it on YouTube, no one would see it. If I would get better camera but I can't record, who fucking cares, right? So right now you have activities, and the one most important activity that will do the most results. This is your focus. The one activity in the circle is your focus. This is how you will achieve that dream outcome. So your focus is here, not here, not here, here. And so now that you have all those goals, you have those activities that will help you to get to that dream outcome. Let's set a fucking system that will help you structurize all those activities and fucking help you achieve that goal. And the one important thing I forgot to tell you is that you want to write down goals as if you have already achieved them. So not I want to achieve this or I will achieve this, because if you write it this way, your brain sees it as a to-do list and like you have to do it, right? And that's like to your brain. But if you will write it, I have this goal or I already achieved it, then your brain will take it to your subconscious part of your mind and take it as a fact and part of your identity. Therefore, you will become and act like a person that already achieved the goal you want to achieve. Therefore, you will be much more likely to achieve that goal because you act like the person that have already achieved it. But nonetheless, the way I achieve big goals is that I divide them to smaller chunks. I do quarter goals, I do week goals, and I do month goals, and also my to-do list for every day. So as you can see, my Notion page is divided to 3 sections: for day, for week, and for month. And for month is then divided in actionable step for every single goal I have. So as you can see, I have 1, 2, 3 big goals for this month. And then I also made actionable steps to every single goal I have. And those actionable steps I put in week goals, and I divide them and select them in 3 different groups. Something that is the highest priority, medium priority, and then the low priority. So I am aiming to achieving those goals as soon as possible. And to achieve those goals and have some system, I plan every single day from the hour I wake up to the hour I go to bed. If you will do your timetable and you will plan your day, this will be the biggest productivity hack you will ever fucking do. You are naturally choosing what is easiest to do. That is just how your brain thinks. It just saves energy and time and do the most easiest thing. So if I would suggest you one habit you should start doing in this year, it's plan every single day. It's game changer, bro. So in order to achieve that big goal, you need what? You need discipline and consistency, and that is the thing that most people lack of. So this section will be focused on how to get disciplined, and I will introduce you a whole different view on discipline that will think you twice, because the society has been pushing to you a wrong belief. You think that discipline is only about doing the hard things, jumping into the cold lake in Antarctica, doing the workouts every single day, twice a day. And that's merely not true, because discipline is defined by doing the things that you don't want to do, but you still do them. If I am motivated to jump into that cold lake in Antarctica, then it's not about developing a discipline. It's about doing something that I was motivated for. But if I'm not motivated to clean my room, but I clean my room, I will gain more discipline points and I will develop my discipline more by cleaning the room because I didn't want to do that, versus jumping into the cold lake in Antarctica. So that means that discipline is doing something that you don't want to do regardless of the difficulty. And here's where you can take the advantage. You can gain discipline by doing those small things like chore, washing the dishes, cleaning your room. You will gain those little XP that will culminate in the big experience, and it will level up you to a different and higher level of discipline. And with that higher level of discipline, you will be able to work out every single day, say no to porn, say no to junk food, start meditating every single day, journaling, and all those habits that you want to start but you just don't have discipline for. I want you to pick one of those activities that are your daily day habit. So maybe you're adding some sweetener to your tea, ketchup in your food, or that one little snack bar that you eat after school, and just remove that. For me, it was toilet on phone. And since we are here with the discipline and habits, the next section will be about habits. You can relate to this, right? You just had a hard day and then you go home after school or work, you sit down and play your favorite video game or lay down and scroll on social media. Maybe you eat some junk food or sweets to reward yourself because you deserve it, right? But what if I were to tell you that this is a complete bullshit and made up agenda from society, because those things aren't a way to relax or reward yourself, because reward represents something good for you, and a sweet that will make you fat, phone that will waste your time, and fucking video games that will make you a loser like all those Discord mods are, is not a reward. It's something that self-harm you. Society has begun to see poison as a reward. What the fuck? You know that sugar is a poison for you. Then why should we call it a reward. The reward are the good habits that truly make you feel good. Not those instant gratification activities that will make you feel good for 5 seconds and then feel guilty for it. Those delay gratifications that you should be fucking focusing on and prioritizing, like reading, working out, meditating, because perhaps you don't see good results and satisfaction right now or after you've done that. You will see them in the future, because the activities that you're doing and you call a way to relax are the ones that are destroying your future and your dreams. And the ones that you don't feel like doing them but you know that you should do them are the ones that will build up your future, save your fucking family and life. You know that those things are the reason why you haven't achieved your goals this year. So why repeat this mistake when you came stronger in 2024? And sometimes, because I'm a human, I fall into these habits. I fall into these bad habits even though I know all of this shit about it. And the way I get out of this miserable stage in life is to set daily rules, or aka monk mode. Monk mode is what saved my holidays, because I was wasting my time. I was just on phone, scrolling and eating junk food and shit and doing nothing. But when I set monk mode, I literally made the most progress on everything in my life. And if you don't know what monk mode is, it's a specific period of time where you have rules for yourself that you have to do on day basis. And if you don't do them, you have some punishment. And the rules are divided to 2 sections, non-negotiable and the ones you add in. The 3 non-negotiable are meditation for 10 minutes, exercise for 30 minutes or more, whether it's a walk, jog, running, exercise, on the bike, everything, you name it. And then the last one, it's no porn and no masturbation. Sometimes it makes no porn or no alcohol, but I don't drink, so I naturally don't have it here. And then you add your own 1 to 3 rules. So for me, I had max 1 hour on my phone, 2 hours of deep work. Then I set my punishment that my girlfriend will do me some makeup. I have to photo myself, post it on my Instagram, and say that I am weak and I broke my monk mode. And just because of those fucking rules, I was the most productive guy. Like, I was a totally different person. For 2 or 3 days, I was just lacking off, scrolling, watching porn sometimes. And the moment I did my monk mode and I knew my punishment, I just been working fucking every single day. I was doing exercising, and you will be too, bro. And about a month ago, I discovered a new way to track your habits, not only with crosses and checks, but a different thing that will motivate you and see how well or bad you are doing. I have the headline here, then I have January, then I have all these days here, and then I write down all my habits, what I want to do, meditation, breathwork, journaling, gratitude, and then above that I wrote down how many times I want to do that habit in this month. I took the days in the month and I subtract them by how many times I want to do the exact habit. So 31 minus 22 is 9. Therefore, I have 9 little squares. Here I have much more because I want to do only 15, so here is 16, and etc, etc, etc. I do numbers instead of checks, and I do crosses as usual. The system here is that I, with the green marker, write 1, 2, 3, 4, depends on how many times I did that habit. And every time I don't do that habit, I do cross, and then I here do a dot. Therefore, I know this percentage of how well or bad I am doing. And one quick note for that is that you want to leave more space if in a case you would have more crosses than you are allowed. So that was discipline, my friend. And the last section that we will go through in my blueprint in order to achieve everything you want this year is productivity and work, because I assume that you are an ambitious man that wants to achieve financial success. So first, I want you to turn off notifications and arise to wake on your iPhone. And if you don't do this, then just click off of this video. If you think that notifications and some random message from your stupid friend is more important than your success in life, then I don't need to explain you more, bro. Because those notifications get you your mental power, and you need mental power in order to create value, and value is what people will pay you for. If you will provide value to the world, you will get money from the world, and you will be able to create value only in deep work, and you need a mental power in order to enter deep work and create value out of deep work. If that sounds a bit confusing, maybe it is, but I will explain it to you right now. You have shallow work and you have deep work. Shallow work is those non-important tasks that will not drive you a significant progress in your life and in your work, whereas the deep work is something that will do the most progress and are perhaps the most hardest. And you perhaps also avoid them because it's the most hardest, and you do the shallow work that won't drive you anywhere because you want to feel productive and you want to at least do something. And you're falling to those shallow tasks because you don't have enough mental power and focus to be able to get those deep work activities done. So if you want to have that amount of mental power to be able to do the most important activities in your work and in your life, then you have to do those following things. The first is your diet. Diet is the most fucking important thing in your mental power and in your thinking. Biggest game changer in focus is intermittent fasting. It's the time where you don't eat for a certain amount of time and your eating window is only set for X hours per day. The benefit of it is that your mind does not focus on the digestion of the food, because digestion is one of the hardest and most energy consuming process in your body, but you can use your energy to your work. Maybe you will be hungry in first 3 days, but after those 3 days you will get used to it and you will be able to eat your first meal in 12 or 11 or 10:30. The more you will push your breakfast away upon waking up, the better. Not only in the matter of focus and your deep work, but also inflammation. I get rid of back pain. I lost 9 kilograms. To fasting, you will add the day planning. Like I told you, it's the most biggest fucking important best of all productivity hacks. Just plan your day from the hour you wake up to the hour you go to sleep. Third thing, you won't be on phone 1 hour after waking up and 1 hour prior to bed. Better would be to be on phone after your work is done. And the last thing you will put to that is be bored. Don't be scared of fucking boredom. Don't fulfill every time you feel slight boredom with constant entertainment. Just sit in a fucking public transport and just look. Don't be on your phone. Don't go to school with music on. Don't work out with music on. Just be. Don't always have podcasts on while cleaning, and just fucking turn off. Your brain needs rest. And if you won't be able to rest and just turn off your brain, you can be productive because your brain does not get enough rest. Every time you rest, your brain gets mental power. Whereas if you sleep, whereas if you just take a nap or you look around and do maybe meditation, right? So do some mind calming activity. Don't be scared of boredom. Plan every single day. Turn off notifications and rise to wake. Don't be on your phone 1 hour after waking up and prior to bed, and you'll be fucking fine. And focus on deep work and not shallow work. And start intermittent fasting. I will do a video about it right after it. So if it's like 5 days after this video, then I will have my video about intermittent fasting on my fucking channel. I guarantee you it's the biggest productivity and life-changing tip along with planning your day. Fuck, so this is all, bro. I am recording for so long, and I wish you the best in the new year. Even though I've provided you a whole blueprint I've been working on for 2 weeks to help you achieve your goals in 2024, there will always be struggles. There will always be the time you feel like quitting, and the time where you just need to push from someone that will give you a hand and help you and just pull you out of the struggles and show you the right direction. And so I just made a decision, and I want to help you. I want to help you and be your coach. I want to be your brother that will fucking help you achieve all the goals you want to achieve, because you thought that it would be your year, but it wasn't. And I know that you've been trying hard. I know that you fucking wanted to achieve that. And it just saddens me that you, as an ambitious guy that works hard, just can't achieve what you want. I don't want to only talk here and say all the fancy bullshit. I want to help you one-on-one and help you with your personal problems and struggles. Because those are the general things that I'm saying right now. Those are the general tips. But you have your own struggles and you have your own reason why you didn't achieve those goals that you had in 2023. So here I am, the guy that will be by your side and be actually interested in you and succeeding what you want. And it's not a shame. Without my brothers, I wouldn't be here. We help each other and it's an awesome thing. And I'm so fucking grateful for that. So if you want this, and you want to join this brotherhood, then go down, click on that link, and sign up to have a one-on-one call with me. I'll see you at the top. Bye, bro.